All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are going to be working on another set of notes. Hopefully everyone's safe, everyone's doing well. All right. Oh, so go ahead and set up your notebook. Again, don't forget you do have the power to pause the video in case you need to. But keep in mind, one thing that I need you guys to keep in mind, this is one of those handouts that I mentioned last time that you guys will have the ability to print out if you need to. Okay, so if you log into Schoology, go under that week 1, look up notes 19. You should see one that says notes 19 handout. Notes handout. That is this paper. In case you don't want to copy them or you don't want to draw the angles, you're more than welcome to do that. All right. Again, if you guys do not have a printer, then you are expected to copy them, sketch them, and write them down. Don't use that as an excuse, okay? Because I am posting these videos. So if your parents tell me my child couldn't do the homework or the notes because they didn't have a printer, I will play the video for them and they would get to hear the point where I'm saying they do not need a printer. If they do have one, it helps. Hopefully one of my students that his mom took away his printer got his back already. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This goes in box 1. Okay, now we're bringing in the algebra. Okay, we are going to be doing the algebra and solving equations. All right, so it says measurement of angle DBC, and that's this one right here, okay, equals 74 degrees. 74 degrees, okay? And measurement of angle ABC, that means this whole thing over here, equals 119 degrees. We need to find this measurement here, which is measurement of angle ABD. Now, some of you guys, right off the top of your heads, you see it, you're gonna write it down, but I am just gonna go through the process so that you see it, okay? So we have measurement of angle ABD. ABD, that's what we're looking for. Plus measurement of angle, and you know what? I should be writing this one in blue, in red, sorry. Measurement of angle AB, and that's not ABC, it's DBC. DBC, that's the one that equals 74, is equal to the entire thing, which happens to be measurement of angle ABC. Okay, now notice that I'm color coding it to help you guys. The only one that I don't know the ABD one, measurement of angle ABD, so I'm gonna call that X. Plus measurement of angle DBC, and I'm going to call that 74. Now, if you're wondering why am I saying it's 74, for 2 reasons. I have it in the diagram, and it's also the statement that was given. And that is equal to measurement of angle ABC, the whole thing, which happens to be 119. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and rewrite it using numbers. So I have X is equal to 70, getting ahead of myself. X plus 74 equals 119. Take away 74 on both sides, right? This is just algebra. I end up with X is equal to 26 plus 19. And that gives me 45. So measurement of angle ABD is equal to 45 degrees. that's my answer. Some of you guys might be saying, this is easy. We'll see. We'll see by the end what you think. All right, let's go to number 2. Notice down here on the right hand side, they're asking us for 3 things. X, measurement of angle MKL, measurement of angle JKL. Okay. Notice that for this one, we have expressions. And if you guys are wondering what are expressions, an expression is just a set of numbers and variables together. All right. So here we go. We have this measurement, this measurement here, which happens to be measurement of angle JKM, right? JKM plus this measurement here, measurement of angle MKL, so MKL is equal to the whole thing, which happens to be a measurement of angle JKL. Notice that I didn't read the statement this time. I just referenced the image. That's all I did. Okay, reference the image, and from there I'm going to take over. Okay, so look at this. We have JKM. JKM on top, they tell me it equals 43 plus MKL right here, MKL, they tell me it equals 8x minus 20, so I'm going to write 8x minus 20. And that is equal to JKL, which is that right there, and that equals 10x minus 11. Notice that this is just algebra now. All I'm doing is I'm just solving an equation, like terms. All right, so I have 8x, then the 43 and the negative 20 gives me a plus 23 is equal to 10x minus 11. Subtract 10x on both sides. These cancel, and I have negative 2x plus 23 is equal to negative 11. Subtract 23 on both sides, and I have negative 2x is equal to negative 34. Divide both sides by negative 2, and I get x is equal to 17, positive 17, because a negative divided by a negative becomes positive. So my x value equals 17. Now, they're asking me to find the measurement of MKL. So measurement of angle MKL is equal to 8x minus 20. So now that I know what x equals, I can just substitute it in there. So I have 8 times 17. So 8 times 17 gives me 136 minus 20 gives me 116. So measurement of angle MKL, it equals 116. They're also asking me for the measurement of angle JKL, which is 10x minus 11. Again, I have 10 times my x value, which in this case I already know it, it's 17. So I have 170 minus 11, and that gives me 159. So measurement of angle JKL is 159. Notice that this one had a lot more work. It wasn't as easy as the first box. Okay, let's go on to box number 3. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am going fast on the video, but you guys do have the power to pause. All right. It says if measurement of angle DEF, that means the whole thing is a straight angle. So hopefully you guys remember what a straight angle equals. If not, you can reference your notes 18, but it equals 180 degrees. Okay. Now it's telling you measurement of angle DEG. DEG, which is this one right here in red. That one equals 23x minus 3. And then measurement of angle GEF right here, that equals 12x plus 8. So again, I like to write them down as angle DEF plus angle, and that's measurement, sorry. Oops. All right, that's DEF. The whole thing is equal to the other two small angles, which equals measurement of angle DEG plus measurement of angle GEF. Right? And I should have done the color coding for you, ladies and gentlemen. So the blue will represent the whole thing. The red is DEG, and then the purple is GEF. Okay? So I know what DEF equals, right? Do I know it? Hopefully you guys are saying yes. We do. 180 degrees. Again, we know that it's a straight angle, and a straight angle equals 180. That is equal to DEG. DEG is right here, which happens to be 23x minus 3 plus measurement of angle GEF, which is right here, and that is 12x plus 8. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and combine like terms. So I have 180 is equal to, combine 23x and 12x, I get 35x. Combine the minus 3 and the plus 8, and I get plus 5. I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides. I get 175 is equal to 35x. Divide both sides by 35. 35. These cancel. And I'm left with 175 divided by 35. Gives me 5. So I have 5 is equal to x. Okay. So I found my x value, which is 5. Now, they also want me to find measurement of angle DEG. So measurement of angle DEG is equal to 23x minus 3. That means I have 23 times my x, which in this case I already know it, and it's 5, right? So 23 times 5 gives me 115 minus 3, which gives me 112. That's a measurement of DEG. Now, I'm not asking you for GEF, but hopefully you guys can figure it out. All right? Let's go to box number 4. Okay, box number 4. It says, if measurement of angle ECD is 6 less than 5 times, and now you're thinking like, wow, Mr. Franco, measurement of angle BCE, so BCE, and measurement of BCD equals 162, find each measure. Now, let's go ahead and just write it down. We have measurement of angle BCE plus measurement of angle ECD is equal to measurement of angle BCD. Okay, now you guys are like, Mr. Franco, you're a geometry teacher, you've done this, you get this. All I'm telling you right now is that this measure right here, oops, let me highlight it. This measure right here that's BCE, plus this measure right here in blue, that's ECD. If I add those two together, they equal the whole, they equal the whole thing together, which happens to be BCD. That's all I wrote so far. Okay? Now, going back to my statement. This part, and I'll highlight it in blue. This part right here, that one's confusing because it says 6 less than 5 times. 5 times what? Well, they're talking about 5 times this one here. But they never tell us anything about BCE. They don't say anything about BCE, right? So I'm just going to call BCE X. X, my unknown. Okay? Now, this statement, 6 less than 5 times. So we're talking about 5 times X minus 6. That's what it means. And then the one in purple, or a measurement of angle BCD, is given to us. So let's go ahead and substitute these values. We have X plus ECD, which happens to be 5x minus 6, is equal to the whole thing, which equals 162. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve. Combine like terms. When I combine those two, I end up with 6x minus 6 equals 162. Add 6 to both sides, and we get 6x equals 168. Divide both sides by 6. So 168 divided by 6 gives me x equals 28. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this now. We have measurement of angle BCE is equal to x. Well, in this case, we know that x is equal to 28. So we just found BCE, it's 28. That was easy. Then we have measurement of angle ECD is equal to 5x minus 6. Means I'm substituting the x with my x value, which happens to be 28. Right? So 5 times 28 equals 140. So I have 140 minus 6, which gives me 134. So measurement of angle ECD equals 134. By the way, if you guys are ever wondering if you have it correct, notice these two values. If I add those two values, they should equal a total. Kind of like what I told you earlier. This one is the red plus the blue equals a purple, and that's how you can check it. 28 plus 134 equals 162. All right, let's go on to the next one. Oh my God, Mr. Franco. Again, if you guys need to pause the video, take a minute. All right, take a minute so you can sketch it. Please do so. Now it says if BD bisects CBE, all right. So basically, what this is saying, or this whole thing, is that this measurement here in red is equal to this measurement here in red. Okay, keep that in mind. And it also says BC is a perpendicular bisector to BA. This statement here, what it's telling you is that it makes exactly 90 degrees right there. All right. The next piece says measurement of CBD, this right here, this whole thing, keep in mind we're talking about the two red arcs put together, is equal to 3x plus 25. And it says measurement of angle DBE, this one, and I'm underlining it in yellow. We're talking about this one, okay? And you know what, I should be drawing it this right here, okay? That one is equal to 7x minus 19. They want us to find ABD. All right, so this one is a little bit confusing. It's a lot of information. Some of you guys might find it easy. Okay, the red marks just let us know that those two are equal, right? So the one in yellow, we know is 7x minus 19. But that yellow one is also the same one as the red one, right? So that means that the other side is also 7x minus 19. That means if I add those two together, if I have 7x minus 19 plus 7x minus 19, that equals to the whole thing. And you know what? Let me put the plus here. That equals the whole thing, which happens to be the purple. I don't know if you guys see it. The purple, remember I told you, is the whole thing, which is 3x plus 25. Okay? Hopefully you guys are with me so far. So let's go ahead and solve this. Combine like terms. So I have 14x minus 38 equals 3x plus 25. Subtract 3x on both sides. And I get 11x minus 38 is equal to 25. Add 38 to both sides. And I get 11x is equal to 63, right? Divide both sides by 11, and I get x is equal 63 divided by 11, and I'm just going to round it to 5.7. That's what x equals. Okay, now we just found x. That is the only thing that we have found so far. That doesn't represent the measure of the angle. Okay, to find this measure, and I'm doing it in green, to find this measure, and you'll see in a minute why I only want this measure, I'm going to substitute that 5.7 into this equation right here. So I have 7, and you know what, let me write it in yellow. I have 7 times x minus 19. Again, I already know what x equals, which is 5.7. So when I multiply 5.7 times 7, I get 39.9. I'm just going to round it to 40. So I have 40 minus 19, which happens to be 21. This green measure right here, over there on top that I have the arrow, that equals 21. Okay? Keep in mind that the one in blue, they indirectly told us it was 90 degrees. Okay? Right here. Now the question is asking us, I think I've used every color in my palette. The question is asking us to find ABD. ABD would be this measure right here, this whole entire thing. Hopefully you guys see it. And we have two angles put together. And if you guys notice, we have the 90 degrees, which comes from here, plus 21 degrees, which comes from the other angle, and that gives me a total of 111. So measurement of angle ABD equals 111 degrees. Okay, again, a lot of information for this one. If you guys tried it, perfect. Don't stress too much about it. We are going to have additional practice once I return into class. All right, last slide, your classwork / homework. It is posted. Those of you guys that are fortunate enough to have a printer, you're more than welcome to print it. If you're wondering which ones, you're doing all of them. Okay, I would like you guys to do all of them. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please message me or email me. I will be responding to those messages and those emails over the weekend only. All right, have a nice day, stay safe, wear a mask.